Hello to the people of YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna do another rugby reacts in this bitch. Just a little side note. If you guys see this emote right here, anytime in this video, put the timestamp in the comments for me. For every single person that puts in the comments the timestamp, I will go ahead and do 5 push-ups for every comment. In the first 24 hours, okay? In the first 24 hours of the video being up, as usual, if you like the content, go down below, like the video, it helps a lot. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We've got a goal right here, boys. 5K subs on YouTube this year. Hey, maybe we can hit it a lot sooner. Maybe we can go 10K, 15K, or maybe we can just get to the 1K mark. That's the goal right now. Just 1K. Let's get it, boys. Now, the video we're reacting to today is one that was requested in the comments many times, okay? I hear you guys loud and clear. They're saying, learn the fucking rules, dude. If you're gonna react, you might as well learn the rules. I got it, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and react to a rugby rules video. I kind of know some of the rules from people commenting down below, but I definitely do not know all of them. One of the biggest rules that I don't understand is the kicking process. I've seen a lot of hits. I've seen a lot of tossing back. I haven't seen any punts yet, or that's what we call them in the NFL, is punts. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty, we have the rules of rugby union explained. I'm gonna try to listen to the rules as much as I can. All right, let's figure it out.
The object of the game is for your team to score more points than the opposing team.
Yep, that's normally the
game
rule.
Is played with 2 teams of 15, playing on a field that's 100 meters long between the goal lines.
100 meters. We go by yards here in the US, so I'm not sure exactly how long that is. I think it's relatively the same. I think it's equivalent to about a soccer field.
In rugby union, you may run forwards with the ball, and you may kick the ball forwards. But what's interesting about rugby union is that you can only pass the ball backwards or sideways.
Yeah.
You cannot pass the ball forwards, and doing so will result in your opponent being awarded possession.
Okay.
The idea is...
Okay, so if you accidentally go forwards, like if you're trying to go sideways and it goes forwards instead, it's an automatic possession for the other team. Didn't know that. I should have assumed it.
Score points, and there are several ways to do this.
See, this is what I don't understand, the kicking.
You can run with the ball into your opponent's in-goal area and place the ball down onto the ground. This is a try and is worth 5 points.
Oh, that makes so much more sense why people are diving on the ground every time they go into the goal. That makes so much more sense now. I was wondering, why the fuck are these guys looking like penguins going into the goal every time, bro?
Unlike in American football, the player must press the ball on the ground with downward pressure. No downward pressure equals no try. Number 2.
That makes a lot more sense.
After scoring a try, you're awarded a conversion kick to add more points.
Okay,
the kick is made from a spot
football does that,
goal line,
but 3
and
points.
Perpendicular to the spot where the try was scored. Kicking the ball between the posts and over the crossbar scores 2 points.
Okay, so if you score all the way on the corner, you have to kick that from, like, all the way on the corner then. So that makes that a lot harder. So you definitely want to score as close to the middle as possible, I assume.
Number 3, a penalty. If your opponent commits a foul, you may choose to kick the ball.
Okay,
from
so
the ground
this is like soccer.
This scores 3 points. Number
Except
4,
for not the same.
Goal. You can also kick the ball between the posts at any time during open play. To do.
Did I say an extra point earlier was 3 points? Am I a fucking idiot? It's 1 point.
This, you must drop the ball onto the ground first before.
Oh, you can do this in football too.
Also scores 3
Nobody
points.
ever does it.
To stop you from scoring, your opponents will try and stop you by tackling. Your opponent can grab you below the shoulders and pull you to the floor or stop you moving forwards.
Okay.
In rugby union, once a player is tackled, the ball carrier must let go of the ball. This usually results in players pushing each other away on the ground whilst the teammate tries to get possession of the ball.
Okay.
Players from either team can get possession at this point. This is known as a ruck and is an important part of the game.
A ruck. I like that name.
To the untrained
Sounds
eye,
gritty.
It looks like a bunch of men rolling around on the floor, but in reality, they're trying to push the opponents away so that they can get the ball.
Okay, gotcha.
The maul is the other important part of the game.
The maul.
This is essential.
Yeah, this shit is wild, bro. I like the maul, bro. I'd like to be in the middle of a maul. It's like being at the bottom of a pile in fucking football. Anything can happen in the maul.
A ruck while standing up. Players will usually push opposing players backwards in order to gain better field position. Unlike in American football or rugby league, there are no set limits for possession.
Okay.
If a team can keep the ball
oh,
for the entire game, they generally will.
Oh.
The game is played in 2 40-minute halves for a combined playing time of 80 minutes. Team with the highest score after 80
That's a long game.
Wins.
Football games
That's
are 60.
Basically the gist of it, but there's a few other rules you'll need to understand.
You have to have stamina doing this.
To a game.
Equivalent to soccer.
Knock on. Any player deflecting the ball forwards with their arms or body is committing a knock on. Remember, you're not allowed to pass the ball forwards, so you're not allowed to deflect it forwards either, unless it's a kick.
So I assume he did that on accident whenever he went behind his body. So a knock on, deflect or drop the ball toward forwards with the arm or body. Okay, so even if it's on accident.
Committing a knock on will result in the other team being awarded a scrum. Scrum.
That's like when they get down?
Yeah. Play, usually after a forward pass or a knock on. The forwards of both teams line up and push against one another whilst the ball is rolled between them. In general, any team can win possession of the ball at this point.
This right here, bro, this might be the absolute pinnacle of teamwork. Like, you have to, first of all, if you don't like your teammates, you're definitely not going to want your head up their ass like this guy in the back. But, yeah, this is like teammates at its finest. I bet they do so many teamwork drills, not even just rugby. I'm sure they do a lot of shit like military training and shit like that, because that would probably bring them closer together. If I had to guess, people probably do that. Some football teams do it, but not a lot.
In touch. This is rugby terminology for out of the playing area. The outer lines of the field are touch lines.
So this
and
is
any ball leaving the field
similar to
of play
soccer
is
as well.
In touch. Line out.
That's where they
method of restarting play.
Yeah.
Usually when the ball has left the field.
This is where they throw people, bro.
Players from each team will line up 1 meter apart whilst the ball is being thrown between them. Players are allowed to lift teammates up to try and gain possession of the ball.
That shit's still wild to me, that they can just throw people up in the air.
But as you watch or play rugby union, they will become very clear indeed.
Nice hit, guy.
If you found this video at all helpful, please like, share, and
I
subscribe.
did find it helpful,
It
guy.
takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is very much appreciated. Be sure to follow me on Twitter also, but in the meantime,
yeah, that makes so much more sense. All right, guys, so I heard you loud and clear, and I did the video that you wanted, and I'm glad I did, because I understand the game a lot more. I know there is another side of rugby, like there's a whole nother league, essentially. I can't remember what you guys said the name of it is. Oh, okay, I just looked it up. It's called Rugby League. Yeah, good one, Trevor. So there's Rugby League and Rugby Union. I'll have to watch another video to see what the differences are between the two, but we can save that one for another day, boys. If you're still here right now, I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for going down to like the video. If you didn't do it earlier, do it right now. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna keep pushing them out as long as you guys keep watching. Daily uploads, probably for at least the next couple weeks, and maybe for a couple months, who knows? As long as I've got content to make, I'm gonna make it, boys. So, thank you guys for watching. See ya!